Hi guys, Sensei here with another investing video. Today's topic is cover calls. In this video, I would like to discuss some real examples that I went through during the last few years. Let's dive in. So as you can see here, Apple is one of the stocks in my portfolio. I hold 500 shares of Apple. I used to have 300 share and then I added 200 share through the options. First 300 shares of stocks, I have had them for an average about, if I remember correctly, it was like 135. My 300 share in Apple average was about 135. On May 10 of last year, I have sold a cover call that expired in 3 months on August 18. That was for 3.3 months. At that time, the average price of Apple was at 173. And I have sold the strike price at 175 for a credit of 8.63, which is great. If it's activate, it's like 6%. And if it's expire out of the money, that's like 5.24. This is if you divide them per month to see your return. So the strike divided on the 3.3 months, it will be 1.89. And the return from expiring out of the money will be 1.57 per month, which is absolutely amazing. On August 18, the Apple price stocks was going up and down, but when it reached close to 175, I was able to roll over the option from getting assigned to extend it for 5 months, ended in January 19, 2024. That's a total of 5.1 months, of course. I have rolled over for the same strike price, 175, as I wasn't expecting the stock to go up. I have collected a credit of $12.55 per share, multiplied that by the 300 share from the 3 contract. That's, of course, keep reducing my net. On January 19 of this year, when the option was set to end, the Apple price was actually all the way up at 189.15. So if I didn't do anything, it will get assigned. My 300 shares would have get sold for 175. Since this is my long-term investment and I do not want to sell this shares at this price, I have went and roll it over for a full year, that ending January 17 of next year. That's 12 month, 0.1. And as you can see, I have rolled the price from 175 to 180 and collected another 12.80 cents. So a quick math will tell you that while the price of Apple have not changed significantly, and while I'm still waiting collecting dividends, I have generated $33.94 per share. That is absolutely amazing. I have also sold puts for Apple to purchase multiple times, every time expiring out of the money, and I get to keep the credit. But the last time it get activated on me and I end up buying Apple shares for around 180, if I remember correctly. So immediately I went around and sell cover calls on it. So that was on October 18. I sold the first 2 contract on the other 200 share of Apple for 180, collecting 3.91 for 1 month. And then after that month, at the end of that month, on November 17 of last year, the price for Apple was 189.25. So I have rolled over the 2 contract for 3 months ending in February 16 for a $6 per share. On February 15, the Apple price was 181.83, right on my strike, which is absolutely amazing. You know, it gave me the best benefit to roll it over again. So I took the opportunity to roll it over, and I have rolled it over for 4 months this time to June 21st of this year. Of course, that's coming up in less than a month, or actually it's a month and 2 days. So that's for 4.2 months, and I have collected 9.5. So as you can see in the 2 examples, Apple shares did not change much, but I was able to generate very good return during this period. Like if we added this, use a quick sum, and you can see 19.41. And if we go right now and check Apple stock, as you can see here, the Apple stock is 189. You look at that last 3 months, it has been fluctuating all the way down to 165, and now it's recovering to 190 after they announced the biggest stock buyback in the US history, $110 billion. So I'm not worried at all. I think the stock will keep going up and down within the same range, and I will be able to roll it over. And if it's end up getting assigned, I don't mind selling the stocks and just selling a new puts on Apple. I want to give one last example. This time it's about Microsoft. So Microsoft, I have 100 share of Microsoft, and on November 30, I sold one cover call for 400 strike price. At that time, my average was around 308, and I received $11 per share. That's 1100 per contract. That's absolutely amazing. So that's for 3.5 months. At March 15, Microsoft was at 416. I could have let the option assigned and the stock get sold, but of course Microsoft, similar to Apple, is a long-term investment for me. But because of the high IV at that period due to the AI, I was able to easily roll over my Microsoft contract. So this time I rolled over for 3.3 months from March 15 to June 21st. I roll it up to $420 strike price, and I collected $489 per contract. Absolutely amazing. And if the stock continue to go up, I can just repeat this process, keep collecting premium and going up. And if you take a look at the Microsoft stock, how it's performing for the last year, as you can see, it was 373, went down a little bit and then went up. It went all the way to 420, but for a while it has been within the same range. So I am not worried. I still have one more month to wait, and then I will able to see if it's going to expire out of the money. I'll sell a new one. If it was in the money, I will able to just roll it over similar to the Apple stocks and collect more premium while I'm waiting. So that's a way to generate an additional income from your existing stock. But be careful, if the stock rallied up high, then rolling over might not be as easy, or you might not able to roll over for a few months. You're going to end up rolling over for a year or two just to be able to catch good premium, to be able to pay for the difference. In these cases, it might be better to just let it go and get assigned and then sell in new puts. That will generate more income for you while waiting for the stock to drop so you can buy the stock at a lower price. As always, the information provided in this video is for educational purpose only and should not be constructed as a financial advice. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up.